In this video, we're going to talk about adding facial features to our sculpture. So I'm going to use my Sgraffito tool to start drawing in on the face and marking up the face for the different parts. If I look at my reference photo, again, about halfway down from the top of the head to the bottom of the chin should be the eyes. So making a quick measurement here, looking about halfway, that should be my eye line right about that. Then halfway from the eyes to the bottom of the chin should be about where the nose is. And halfway in between that should be your mouth, somewhere in there. Then, looking at this, I'm going to start building up the form. Now, one of the first things that you're going to know is that the eyes actually are cavities that cut in on the side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark where my nose would go on either side, and I'm going to carve this out. This becomes the cavity of the eye, and I can go ahead and do the same thing here, carving that out. This little bit of clay that I have left, I'm going to put a little bit here and smooth it out with my tool to become the cheekbones, and a little bit left I'm going to put here to make the nose. I work quickly, and as always, I don't take the time to smooth out. I am trying to get the form correct first. The other thing that I notice is that the nose comes in and the eyebrows actually extend out a little bit. So if I look at mine, I carved this in a little bit, and I'm going to add a little bit up above the eyes for those brows, taking little tiny pieces of clay and putting them and smoothing them out along this surface on the right and left to make my eyebrows. The mouth is something that wraps actually around underneath where the nose is. It wraps back and around, and you'll usually see a little crease here where the lips and the cheeks merge together. So what I'm going to do with the mouth is I'm going to actually put a piece underneath the nose and smooth that around so that you can actually see this wrapping around underneath the nose. The cheeks would come down, so adding a little piece here and a little piece on this other side. Works really good. You can start to see that forming. A little bit of piece down here for the chin. Looks pretty good. For the nose, I'm going to add a little bit to the side here and a little tiny bit to the side over here. The mouth, what I do for a mouth is I'll take my tool and I'll find where that mouth line is, and I'll cut in and pull up just to pull that clay out a little bit. That's all I need. I don't need to add anything for the mouth. And I'll do the same to the bottom, pulling this little bit of clay back out. And I can sculpt down there. The nose is going to have two little marks in here. And that's the basics of my face.